You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
I don't think you guys walk away from this.
You just make sure people know what happened here today. And when you get out of here, you have...
Welcome, true believers, the Heroes for Hire Comic Club channel. I'm your host, Matt, as always. This is the Sunday Supershow Extravaganza, and this is going to be a special one. We have the 400. I got two giveaways today to celebrate 400 subscribers. We'll be doing that at the end of the show, so stick around, and I'll tell you when to drop the hashtag in the chat. It's for subscribers only. But before we get into that, let me bring on my guest co-host for the day, Adamantium Blade Comic Collectibles. Big Jeff, how you doing, sir? Reporting for duty as always. I appreciate you coming on. It don't look like we got anybody coming on today with me. So there's Christina.
Hey, Christina, Quentin,
Ryan. Hey, thank you, Christina. I appreciate it. You're the best. That's the best mod in the game right there. Quentin Collins in the house. What's up, Quentin? Ryan Riley.
Pilsner.
And there you got Pilsner Props, my man from the Keystone State. How you doing? All right, how you doing? Well, we'll start out, and I just want to, I'll say it again later, but I appreciate everybody that subscribed so far. I didn't think I'd ever get the 400. I thought, I was like, there's no way I'm going to get the 400, but we did it. So hopefully next stop, 500, right? That's what I say. Then to infinity and beyond is what's his name would say in Buzz Lightyear in Toy Story. See,
hey.
I can't think of anything.
Hey man, I'm looking up to you. Next stop for me is 100.
Woo! Let's get Jeff. Christina dropped this link in the chat. Everybody, please subscribe.
She just did.
Jeff, okay.
She just did.
And but we'll get this party started out as we always do on this show. We always start out with new comic book day previews for the week of 5/21/25. Some good stuff coming out this week, and then we're going to get into it right now. Let me check the chat again. Next stop, Flavortown. Hell yeah. The 400 and beyond. Oh, yeah. Woo! You're talking to the Rolex wearing, the diamond ring wearing, the kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Woo! All right. Remember, Space Mountain may be the oldest ride in the park, but it's got the longest line. Remember that. All right. Anyway, let's get into this new comic book day preview. Like I said, I better show it again because I screwed up and went on a rant. So we're going to do that. And let's get into it. Let me share this screen real quick. Shouldn't take too long. I get my information from Legion of Comic Geeks. If you're curious, this is where I figure out what I'm going to do for my pull list and all that good stuff. And let's make sure this gets shared out. And Jeff, if something happens, because you know how my computer can get kind of glitchy, if I drop out, you just hold the port down. I'll be right back.
I'll hold it down.
That's why I'm glad you're here, because I'm glad somebody's here. It won't happen. I don't think it'll happen. I'm having a good day, and nothing's going to stop that. So let's go.
That's right.
All right. You be down with 10? All right. We're down with 10 or all right. We got because I got a 10 comic giveaway and a 20 comic giveaway today. So coming up this week, we'll start out with some DC stuff. We got Detective Comics 1097 coming out this week. I'm not really reading this, but I used to love Detective Comics as a kid. And you got some cool variants here. Check these out, Jeff. We got some cool. There's always some cool variants for this Detective Comics. Nightwing 126 coming out. I believe this is one of Cliff's favorite series. And we got some variants for that. I'm not really going to go over all the variants. We got Absolute Flash number 3. Will be out this week. And there's a few. I like that. This is a Clayton Crane variant. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like
that's
that
the Absolute Flash. Yeah. That's the absolute. Clayton Crane's one of my favorites. And here's one of my favorite series. You see the little green circle? If it's green, that means that that's something on my pull list. With Ultimates number 12, it's been getting real good. You got the Ultimate Universe. Oh, look at that right there. Is that a Dr. Doom cover?
Ooh.
And so we got some cool stuff going on with that. It's been really getting good. The first 4 issues were kind of slow, but it's kind of picked up. Yeah, it's books about yeah. All right. I love it. World's Finest, number 39. I picked this one back up on my pull. It looks like we got a Lucio Perillo cover. Oh, that's nice. All right. Fantastic 432. I think this might be the last issue of this run. I know they're starting it over with Humberto Ramos. It's going to be the new artist on it. But we got these Alex Ross variants. Look at these 1 in 100, Chip. And then we got the regular one. All these timeless variants. Alex Ross is the man. I don't care what anybody says. Not everybody does like him, though. I make it sound like nobody likes him, like he's a pariah or something. But all right.
I'll say this about Alex Ross.
Amazing.
I'm a big Alex Ross fan, but sometimes he does put out something. I'm like, I don't like that one that much as most of the time I do. You know?
And I believe these 1 in 100s are going to be connected. You notice this? You see how it's got like other characters? So I'm pretty sure they're going to be like connected somehow. And that's the 1 in 100 of Captain Marvel, the old Captain Marvel. And there's the regular one. But look, we got this Michael Lisner version variant with Black Cat. I'll tell you what, he knows how to draw women. I know that about Michael Lisner. All right, Wonder Woman, number 21. Got some nice variants for that. Batman and Wonder Woman will be teaming up for that. Yeah, somehow Ross is getting better. They're not just always beautiful, but they super clever now. Yeah, I agree. We got Titans 23, Batman and Robin year 1, number 7. Another great series going on right now is New Gods. They're up to issue 6, and interesting variants for that. Another one of my favorite books to pull is The Incredible Hulk. Issue 25 comes out this week. Looks like he's matched up with Thor. Got another Alex Ross Thomas Gargoyle variant, or Gargoyle, nice. Whatever that is. That looks like I think that's the Abomination. That's cool. Exceptional X-Men number 9. I hear is this one of these series is coming to an end. I don't know if it's this one or I think they're ending it soon. We got Moon Knight Fist of Khonshu number 8. You got there's like that sketch one is sick. I ordered the regular one here, the Moon Knight. Because I think Moon Knight's like a cool cat. He's like a crazy ass character. I love it. Kind of got a split personality. Zatanna issue 4. Usually some pretty covers for that. There's a Ben Oliver, Juliet Neneka, I think that's how you say her name. Catwoman 76, still going strong. 76 issues. We've got the course Frank Choseman doing variants. Inyuk Lee.
Look at that. Inyuk Lee.
Yeah, I know.
She's got legs.
She does have legs. Iron Man issue 8. Is there any cool variants for that? Yes, there is. There's what's her name? I can't remember her name. Firestar or something. But anyway, then we got I like that. I like all these Alex Ross. I'm glad they brought them out. We got the first issue coming out of Superman Unlimited. It's a new series written by Dan Slott. Hey, Bedazzle, how you doing? And this is going to be written by Dan Slott. You got some cool. We got a Gabriel Delato variant. You got a Sebastian Fuamara variant. Dan Moore and James Gunn variant. I think James Gunn had something to do with that one. We got a blank. We got a Christian Ward variant.
I like that Dave Raposa.
Yeah, the Dave Raposa one's nice. The Frank Whiteley one's kind of cool. Then you have the black and white 1 in 250. Geez, that'll cost you a couple of dollars. And Red Coat, one of my favorite series. This is Red Coat issue. It's up to issue 12. It's from Ghost Machine. He's like a immortal that can live forever as long as he stays in the United States. It's a real fun series. I highly recommend it. Brian Hitch, Jeff Johns. Got another innovative series, in my opinion. Bug Wars, number 4. It's kind of like reminds me of the Sword of the Atom. It's a series by DC about the Atom. And then this book's been like going crazy. It's DC and Sonic the Hedgehog number 3. I actually ordered a variant of this one because it had like the Flash on it. It had him dressed like the Flash, so I thought that was cool. Now, Spider-Man Wolverine number 1 comes out this week. It's Kari Andrews.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, Matt. Sorry. I wanted to ask the chat a little bit. Is anybody reading that Daredevil Unleashed Hell? Because I've been picking them up, but I haven't got a chance to read any of them.
Say Christina said to write something in the chat. Aggressive Relax says, I'm hyped to see Slott at DC. We got that one little story so far, but I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I am too. I think he wrote something. All right. I'm looking forward to it.
What do you want me to write?
AR. I'm looking forward to it too. Now we got a David Marquez 1 of 25. Spider-Man and Wolverine 1, 1 in 50 Nick Bradshaw. There's a 1 in 100 Clayton Crane Virgin, but there's a regular trade dress Clayton Crane. And we got a Dick Ruan foil. It's a foil. Ooh, I might have to get that one. The Shop Fan Expo, John Jang. Look at this one, Jeff.
Thank you, Christina.
John Jang, Superman Wolverine. There you go.
Ooh, Spider-Man Wolverine.
That's a Jang. The Jang Gang. Hashtag Jang Gang. There's Daredevil on sale. Red Band number 5. Doom Academy 4. It was Strange Academy, but now that we're doing the One World Under Doom, it's the Doom Academy. So he's taken over the Strange Academy. They're reprinting all the Walking Dead in color, so that's Walking Dead Deluxe 113.
That Strange Academy book went to sleep for a while, but now it's starting to move again. I've been noticing.
It's been and Ramos did a lot of the art for that. It's a big book. Thunderbolts Doomstrike number 5, also part of the One World Under Doom. Ooh, I like the Talavera variant. Black Widow. Legacy of Vader number 4. This is kind of like Kylo Ren's journey into trying to become a Sith Lord. Weapon X-Men number 4. I'm not really reading none of those. Superior Avengers number 2. Another one World Under Doom. The Thing number 1 comes out this week. It's going to be another Thing. I like the Thing. He's probably like, I'm not the biggest fan of Fantastic Four, but I love the Thing. Hey, Dragon Slayer.
A great 80s
Summing up, everybody.
game.
All right, thank you. We got to get. Yeah, Dragon Slayer's awesome. Ryan Riley subbed you up. There you go. We're getting some subs for you. We got to get Jeff to 100 so he can do his own live streams. I think you have to have I don't know if you have to have 100 or not, but Rogue Sun 27 from Image Comics comes out this week. I'm kind of interested in this one. The Vision and Scarlet Witch number 1. We're going to be celebrating the 50th anniversary of when they were married. Look at this 1 in 25 Savage variant. But this one right here, the Sandy Plunkett 1 in 50 Hidden Gem variant is amazing to me. It looks like a Frank Frazetta piece of art to me. Then we got the 1 in 100 Alex Ross, and we have the regular Alex Ross, which is Quicksilver. And those are some pretty cool variants, I think, for that. Medieval Spawn number 2 comes out this week.
I love Vision and Scarlet Witch stuff.
I agree. I've been collecting those, Brian. The 2-in-1s. Anytime I see one I don't have, I grab it. It's like with the Marvel team ups, the same way. Epitaphs from the Abyss number 11 from Oni Press. I think it's going to be a 12-issue series. They're brought back EC Comics. Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger Spawn number 6. We got from Marvel, Star Wars, The High Republic, Fear of the Jedi, number 4. Hulk and Doctor Strange. This is the new team-up book they've been releasing every month. Vatican City, number 2. I got number 1, but I'm really not high on that book. I didn't really like the art in it, and the story didn't make any damn sense. I don't know what. I like Mark Miller, but I just didn't make any damn sense. From Dark Horse, yes, that's right. Dark Horse still does some G.I. Joe books. Star Wars, The High Republic Adventures, issue 18 will come out this week. Batman Wayne Family Adventures 165, that's a digital comic. This is one I'm definitely picking up. I think I should have had it marked, but let me mark it with a little green marker. This is the Spawn series, The Curse of Shirley Johnson, number 1. If you remember, Shirley Johnson was a kid that was killed by Billy Kincaid, who was a child predator. And look at the Todd McFarlane covers. I don't know why I didn't have this on my variants of the week, but he's got a black and white. I'm ordering the black and white and the color because, as you know, my motto, which I stole from West Coast Dave Vengers, is see Todd, buy Todd, right? It's words to live by, people.
Like the FF facsimile.
All right. And remember,
thank you. I appreciate that.
We will be doing the 400 subscriber giveaway. So everybody, please stick around if you want to win some free books. All right. Star Trek Defiant, issue 27 from IDW Publishing. Out of Alcatraz, number 3 from Oni Press. We got a Fantastic Four 48 facsimile coming out this week. Cyberpunk 27-7, Psycho Squad, number 4. Mothra, Queen of the Monsters, number 3. Vampirella, number 2. We got some great Vampirella covers. Greg Land, Jenny Frison. That one's cool. There's the cosplay variant. There's the Greg Land foil. We got a Jenny Frison foil. This one right here is pretty hot. There's plenty. Look how many variants they have for this one. They're using. I ordered this one too, the Mark Spears variant. Some of these are the Lucio Perillo. All right. Some of those are a little bit racy. All right. 39 variants for that one, Jeff.
Whoa.
All right. Unbeing, Into the Unbeing Part 2, issue 4. Sleep number 1. Darkwing Duck number 4. We're about done. Grim Fairy Tales number 96. Usually some pretty saucy covers for that, as you can see. Neil Hunter number 8. No even picture of that one. Chainsaw Man. It's a digital. Robo Wolf number 1 from Dark Horse Comics. Well, that sounds kind of cool. Robo Wolf. Take my money now, right? We got here. See what's Steve say.
Bruce,
you're going to get
Bruce
bit by a vampire.
Chat.
Might as well be hurt. Yeah. Hey, Bruce.
He's in the chat spreading anti-mutant propaganda.
Well, I got something for you, Bruce. Since he's had to say that, I guess that means I have to play this clip. Where is it at?
What kind of monster are you? The Wolverine.
Gotcha.
Okay, now let's continue. Zootopia number 3 from Dynamite. Batman 617 facsimile is part of the Hush run. Ghostbusters Dead Man's Chest number 1. And I don't know. Then we got Conan. I'm going to skip some of these. Conan the Barbarian, Eastern Horizons number 1. Barbarella number 4. Moonshine Bigfoot number 2. Youngblood Deluxe number 2. We got Mr. No Feet. Rob Liefeld still at it, trying to bring back Youngblood, I guess. Miles Morales, Spider-Man 33, Torrin Clark variant. I don't know. It's kind of cool. There's the foil of Batman 617. There's a Mark Spears Monsters number 1, 5th printing. This one's on my list too because that cover is dope. All right. Army at War 151 facsimile. Oh, cool. They're making a facsimile of that one. That's cool. What else we got? Blade Forger number 3. I didn't really like that series. Archie 15, Mr. Justice number 4. No, Archie Justice. Yeah. No, Archie is Mr. Justice. I'm sorry. I can't read. Dead Samurai number 4 from Wake Entertainment. And my boy Kingdom of Nerds is on this book. This is Mark Spears Monsters number 1, 5th printing, 1 in 20. Spears Evil Dead homage variant. If you look at the credits, Kingdom of Nerds is in there. So, woo! All right. Good job on that one, Bruce. And I think we're done. There's a second printing of the Raymond Gay Medieval Spawn number 1. So you got that. And we got a bunch of stuff we don't need to look at that. We got it all done. All right, we're done.
Yeah. And to the folks in the chat, I'm not just panhandling for subscriptions to my YouTube channel. I have definitely
does it for everybody. Don't worry about that.
Up my game. I've got to up my game, and I'm going to put out some better content.
Right, now we got just openings. My picks. Some of my picks for variant covers of the week.
What's up, Aaron?
So let's get right into it. My first pick is this one, the Superman variant for Superman Unlimited number 1. Gabriel Del Otto goodness with my boy Crypto. He's a good boy. You got to show some love to Crypto. He's a good dog. Then the next one on my list is the Wonder Woman issue this week, where she teams up with Batman. It's a David Nakayama variant. I just think it's beautiful with the sun behind her or whatever. I guess that's the sun or an explosion or something. Now, then there's this one right here for Detective Comics. It's an Aaron Campbell variant. I think it's pretty cool. I just like, I don't know what it is about that. It's got like a classic Batman feel to it.
Kind of fiendish looking.
Yeah, he looks like he's ready to do some stuff, some bad stuff to some bad guys. The Moon Knight one, Alex Ross. And I got this Clayton Crane, Superman, Wolverine. I mean, Spider-Man, Wolverine. Sorry.
Look at those Clayton Crane Spider-Man eyes.
Yeah. Then we got Inyuk Lee, Catwoman, which I love. The Amazing Spider-Man, Michael Eisner variant. I picked this one, the Monsters number 5. I like the Snake Woman. So got that freaky snake tattoo. I don't know. There's something about that's really kind of cool. It looks like the snake is part of her outfit, don't it?
Cobra skin bra or shirt or whatever you want to call that.
Hey Jay, how you doing? We're just doing the big giveaway today. I hope you stick around.
What's up, my man Jay?
I love Jay. He's a former devil dog, just like my dad. Semper Fi, brother.
Semper Fi. Semper Fi.
Then I got the Jenny Frison Vampirella #2 variant, which is one of my personal favorites. I wonder why. I don't know. Then we got another one from Superman Unlimited #1. I love this cover. It's like got the bullets bouncing off his chest. And then we got a couple of from Scarlet Witch and Vision. We showed it earlier, but this one's just gorgeous cover. We got Scarlet. It looks like a Frazetta painting to me. I think it. I'm telling you, I think it's from a Frazetta painting. I swear it is. The next one, Jay. This is a 1 in 25. The other one was a 1 in 50. And the Sebastian Primera variant for New Gods this week, which I think that cover is kind of cool. You got Big Barda, Orion, High Father, and Mr. Miracle, Scott Free. So there are your variant covers of the week. My picks. Hey, Nerdy Geek. And Jay Thompson says, once a Marine, always a Marine. Absolutely. That's what my dad says. All right.
My pop says too.
Thank you, Nerdy Geek. How you doing? Next up, this is where we talk about the new keys coming out this week. It's going to be a short segment this week. New key issues of the week. And let me get this screen shared and we'll get right to it in lickety split time, right? I get all this information from the Key Collector app. Make sure. Hope I don't get kicked out of my own stream again like last week. It was rather embarrassing. There we go. It's working. All right. First up, we have Batman Superman World's Finest #39. This is part 4 of the We Are Yesterday crossover. It just came out. So I don't really, they say it's a key because it's part of that, but I don't. Now we got Hulk and Doctor Strange in the backup story that teams up May Parker and Agatha Harkness of all people. It's a 40-page one shot that teams up Hulk and Doctor Strange. There you can see the cover right here. It's kind of cool. I don't know. It kind of looks a little simple to me, but then we got this one here, Spawn, The Curse of Shirley Johnson, #1. That's cover A right there. And harkening back to Spawn issue 5 in 1992, this series explores the afterlife of Shirley Johnson, a 7-year-old girl who became Billy Kincaid's 28th victim. And this will be the first appearance of 3 characters. The first appearance of Stranger, Crimson Seraph, and Bellephon. I think I said Bellephon or something, that's how you say it. So that'll be coming out this week. We got some more comments here in the chat. Oh, yeah. All right. And Nerdy Geek says, oorah. Okay, so that one's coming out. So if you want the key of that one, this is the premiere issue, Spider-Man and Wolverine #1. Did you hear that? That sound can only mean one thing. 2 of your favorite Marvel heroes doing what they do best. With great power, there must also come, and the best there is, they need to rewrite that. I can't even read that. Spider-Man Unlimited. This is the premiere issue of an ongoing series that will be written by the one and only Dan Slott, who was writing Spider-Boy. So that's cool. Then we got this another one from Superman Unlimited. This is a cover art featuring the CEO of DEC Studios, James Gunn, who's on the cover. And this cover was done by the one and only Dan Mora. Kind of cool. I don't really want it, but, I'm sure it'll be somebody will want it. There's Vision and Scarlet Witch. And this #1, this is a 5-issue limited series that coincides with Vision.
I'm going to pick that up.
Yeah, I'm going to too. And Scarlet Witch's 50th wedding anniversary. And just so everybody knows, so you're up to date on your Marvel history, the wedding occurred in Giant Size Avengers #4 way, way back in the day. Of course, this was the 50-year anniversary. So happy anniversary to Scarlet Witch and the Vision, right? That's what I say. 2 of my favorite characters. And Mom is leaving, so everybody say bye to her. Bye, Mom. I'll see you later.
Bye, Mom.
Safe travel. All right. And so I'm just gonna keep the screen on. Let me come back. I'll come back here and we'll go, baby, come back. Any kind of fool could. Sorry. All right. I'm having a good day today. We're having a good day. So the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to get my media to come up. All right. It don't want to come up. All right. Everybody said bye. Thank you. All right. Here you go. I got it. This is the trending 20 comics of the week, according to the Key Collector app. So let's get right on into it. Let me go over here and click the trending 20. Come on. There we go. And there's going to be a lot of Battle Beast on here. Jeff, you know how they've been talking about the blind bag stuff, right?
Blind bags.
So, yeah, the blind bags, the infamous blind bag. They're going, oh, look here. Quentin says that Giant Size Avengers 4 was my first square bound book. Cool. Well, they had these blind bags. You can get like a Avengers Annual number 4. Or Giant Size Avengers number 4. Okay, so with the blind bag, it was like the Battle Beast. He's part of the Invincible Universe. So they had these blind bags, and like you get a 1 in 50, you can get a 1 in 2,000. Not going to get some autograph. You get a foil like the Marvel team up with Spider-Man and the Invincible. And so, you know, Invincible's really hot, Jeff. You know, that show was just like really good. I've never really read the comics, but that show's excellent. And the comics are kind of hard to get into because they're so expensive because they only had a short print run.
Yeah. And I'm going to have to insert my grumpy old man, get off my lawn opinion on these blind bags. I'm purchasing comic books. I'm not purchasing Pokemon cards
or lottery.
I don't want to have to, you know, tear open and hope. You know what I mean? So
yeah, we talked about monsters a little bit earlier, Bruce. But yeah, we talked about it. I love monsters. Mark Spears Monsters is my favorite, probably one of my favorite series right now ever. That's a bold statement, but it's a fact. All right. So Battle Beast, Invincible Universe, Battle Beast number 2. So see, they distributed like issue 2. There's a surprise number 2, issue 2 foil that come in some of the blind bags, right, Jeff? It's trending down already. You see that? It's $20, but it's already trending down. All right. That's interesting. They're all look at this. Marvel Team Up 14, distributed in Battle Beast blind bag. This is the number 1 of that. It's a foil. It's a reprint. It's foil, but it's a reprint. Invincible 19 blind bag. That's like a reprint of when the first appearance of Battle Beast. And it's going for $35 this week, new this week. All right. Now we got Thor, issue 337. Iconic Walt Simonson cover of Beta Ray Bill with Thor's hammer. And this, of course, is the first appearance of Beta Ray Bill, a Corbinite alien worthy of picking up Mjolnir. It's also the first appearance of Lorelei, the sister of the Enchantress. There's been a 109% increase in copies sold this week versus previous weeks after the rumor of an Annihilator's MCU project began to pick up traction. So we might have Beta Ray Bill in the MCU. Hey, Trev, how you doing?
What's up, Trev?
Yeah, Ryan's right. The packs are only $4 if you get them from like my comic shop or your comic shop. The problem comes in when I see people on Whatnot sell them for like $10, $15. All right. But people are going to bid it up like that. That's their problem, not the sellers. Remember that. It's not the seller's fault. It's just that people think it's kind of like playing the lottery, right? All right. At least that's my opinion. Next up, we have Avengers versus X-Men number 1, which is the second appearance of Nova Sam Alexander. Been a 113% increase in copies sold this week because speculation continues that Avengers Doomsday will include a conflict between the Avengers and the X-Men. Yes, you heard that correctly. All right.
That would be a hot conflict.
That would be a hot conflict. Revival number 1 from Image 2012. Officer Cypress leads a revitalized citizen arbitration team charged with killing zombies. And it says that in May of 2024, it was reported that Sci-Fi was going to adapt this as a TV series. So that's why there's been a lot of looking into this one. $15 high grade, but I think you could probably find this if you really are a speculator. You could probably find that in a dollar bin because I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't have no idea what that is.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, something that everybody has an idea of what is a $350 book in high grade. It's Uncanny X-Men 49. Cool cover, very cool. Silver Age cover. This is it's the first appearance of Lorna Dane, daughter of Magneto, who later takes the name Polaris. This is also the first appearance of Mesmero, a mutant with hypnotic powers. Origin of Beast begins and continues through this one all the way to issue 53. And there is a rumor circulating online that Neve Campbell has been cast as Polaris in an upcoming MCU project. So, Neve Campbell, of all people. Interesting.
Yeah.
Nova, issue 1, which is the first appearance of Nova, Richard Rider. And I'll give you a look at the cover here. Very cool Bronze Age book. First appearance of Robbie Ryder, brother of Nova. First appearance of Roman Day, Corbin of the Nova Corps. And it said in 2022 that there was a Nova project in talks, but I don't know if it's died or nothing's happened. And he said, Grail, yeah. It says the dude that played Nightcrawler let it slip that he's fighting Mr. Fantastic. Oh, Dick Ryder. Dick Ryder. Yeah. Yeah, Dick Ryder. That's hilarious.
Man, you got to fight between the Avengers and the X-Men. You can have some unalived Avengers.
And we got Captain America 354. This is the first full appearance and cover of John Walker as U.S. agent. This book's on. I have this book. I'm happy to say, and this book's on the list because of New Avengers / Thunderbolts. Kurt Russell's son plays John Walker in the movie, and she played him in the series Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And I think he's done a quite convincing job of it. And there's been a 133% increase in copies sold this week because of the movie. And it's about a high grade. It's about $20 if you want it. Next up, we have The Brave and the Bold, number 57. This is the first appearance and origin story of Metamorpho. This book in a high grade will go about $600. It's also the first appearance of Java, Servant of Stag, and the first appearance of Simon Stagg, business magnate and enemy of Metamorpho. First appearance of Sapphire Stagg.
Tell me about Metamorpho. Just give me a quick rundown. I don't know.
Metamorpho is a guy that was in an industrial accident because he worked for that guy Stagg, and there was an explosion, and all these chemicals. It was like a chemical magnet, right? And he's got the ability to form into any element, mineral, or chemical that he wants to. He can form into gas, any kind of gas. I'm like knockout gas, mustard gas, whatever he wants to. He can make kryptonite. He can turn into a diamond if he wants to. It's really cool.
I like characters like that because they're not just automatically supremely powerful and can destroy the universe in a blink of an eye. He's pretty dangerous. But they have to be clever with their ability to be effective.
Yeah, what he said. Rex was having relations with his daughter, and Stagg set him up. All right, Ryan Riley, everybody, he's right. Hit that like button, please. And remember to spread the love. Exactly.
Thank you, Christina.
Let me go back where we're at. So that one's about $600 in high grade. I'm talking like a 9.8, though. Last of Us, American Dreams, number 1. This was a prequel comic book that was released 2 months before the game came out in 2013.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of rare. There was only 6,032 copies ordered by the retailers, and there's been a 196% increase in copies sold because Last of Us, which I know a lot of people love, but I think it's a pretty downer of a show in my opinion. I don't like being depressed personally, but that's just my opinion. It's a hot take. I'm probably going to lose subscribers over that, but it's okay. That's about $150 in a high grade. Savage She-Hulk, number 1. There you go, Christina. From 1980, first appearance and origin of She-Hulk, the cousin of Bruce Banner.
The high is only 120 on that?
Yeah. And there's been a 213% increase in copies sold this week versus the previous week as Marvel promotes Jonathan Hickman's summer event, Imperial, with She-Hulk as a major player in that. And here's the OG Invincible number 19. High grade's about $180. This is, of course, the first appearance of Battle Beast, Magna Attack, Maniac, and Tether Tyrant. And one of the reasons this book is so expensive is the rarity factor. There was only 9,660 copies ordered by retailers when it came out. She-Hulk smash. Yeah, it's kind of low, but the market's kind of going down right now. I feel we were talking about this back.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Doom number 1. This is a one shot. It's a high grade. It was a hot book last year. $40 high grade. Dr. Doom goes on a quest to harness more power than any human has ever wielded before in order to try and stop Galactus from bringing about the death of the universe. The first page of this issue utilizes lyrics from a song by the late rapper MF Doom, who performed in a metal face mask similar to the one that Dr. Doom wore. And there's also been a 325% increase in copies sold because Robert Downey Jr. is, of course, playing Dr. Doom in the movie. Next up, we have
Doom Mania has hit the scene.
Oh yeah, it's been here. New Teen Titans Annual number 2, high grade, $15. First appearance of Vigilante in costume. First appearance of Lila Michaels, who later becomes Harbinger, and the first appearance of Cheshire Jade Wynn, a deadly assassin. There's been a 350% increase in copies sold this week because Peacemaker 2 is coming out soon. They just dropped the teaser trailer for it, and he's a very integral part of that series, Vigilante is. The Hood number 1, 2002, first appearance of the Hood, Parker Robbins. First appearance of John King, 400% increase in copies sold this week versus previous week because of the Ironheart trailer. I think the Hood is going to be the villain in the new Ironheart series. So that high grade's about $55. I have a copy of it. Yeah, R.I.P. MF Doom. I thought he was pretty cool. I already have a copy of that one. But it's like a reprint foil, but I still have it. And it was from like a Whatnot pack or something they did. Well, let's get through this list here. Invincible Iron Man number 9. High grade's about $40. This book came out in 2016. This is the first full appearance of Riri Williams. Suits up in prototype armor. No, it's the first full appearance of Riri Williams suited up in the prototype armor. And of course, Riri Williams is going to be the Ironheart character. Invincible Iron Man number 7 from 2016. This is the first cameo appearance of Riri Williams, who later becomes Ironheart. First appearance of Tomei, an Inhuman who manipulates machinery through technopathy. And of course, the series has been a 533% increase in copies sold. People are getting their spec in for this movie. Huge Doom and Doom fan. So I've got like 6 different copies of that Doom Hickman book and the Treasury Edition book. Fantastic. Yeah, it's a great book. I read the story. It's a good book. That's why it was one of the hottest books in 2024. Thanos, Imperative Devastation. First team appearance of the Annihilators, Quasar, Silver Surfer, Ronan, the Accuser, Beta Ray Bill, Gladiator, Space Knight, and Cosmo. 633% increase in copies sold this week versus the previous week due to the resurgence of an Annihilators MCU project. And the last one on the list in the top 20, Alias number 1 from Marvel in 2001. And this book is the first appearance of Jessica Jones. It's been a 667% increase. I need to get a copy of this book. 667% increase in copies sold this week versus previous week after it was confirmed that Kristen Ritter will reprise her role of Jessica Jones in Daredevil Season 2. All right. I love it. I'm glad she's back. And you know what that means? You know what that means, Jeff? That possibly the rest of them will be back too. Maybe we'll get to see Power Man back. Maybe Luke Cage will come back. Maybe we'll have her and Luke Cage in it too. I can only hope. And Danny Rand.
Rest in peace, Foggy.
Made Sanford Green one of my favorite current artists. Yep, absolutely. It's a brilliant cover. Totally. Next up on the list, we have the Hot 10 Comics of the Week, according to the Key Collector app. We're moving right along at blazing speed, Jeff.
Yes,
right.
we are.
Maybe I'm talking too fast, but I kind of get into it. You know what I mean? All right. I'm trying to hop everybody up for the books. New comic book day, man. Come on. Let's get this going here. We got it? Okay, there we go. Get it? Got it? Good. Number 10, coming on number 10. This book has been on the list all year. Amazing Spider-Man 300. High-grade copy will run you about $600. First full appearance of Venom. In fact, this week, a 9.6 sold for $1,025, which is a 21% increase in the price of the average. A 9.4 sold for $690.
If you look around on claim sales and do your networking, and keep your feelers out, you can find this book in, very fine near mint or just near mint, and you can get a pretty damn good steal on some of these claim shows. You don't have to pay $600 for that book.
Hey, Bobby. Thank you, man. Thanks for showing up, Bobby. All right. Yeah, but I think it's one of the most overpriced books out there, even though I want this book so bad I can't stand it. But a newsstand 9.0 sold for $600 and a 5.5 sold for $335 in a newsstand copy.
There's so many of them out there. So many of them out there.
They're out there. I just don't know what grade they're in. At number 9 on the list, we have Predator number 1 from Dark Horse 89. First appearance of Predator in a standard comic book. And Marvel also acquired the rights to publish Alien Predator from Dark Horse in 2020. A secret Predator film directed by Dan Trachtenberg is rumored to release prior to Predator Badlands. So keep an eye out for that. And also, the one thing you need to keep in mind about this book is the background on the second print is different from this one. There is a second print, so be careful. I think the background is like a different color. So watch out that you don't buy the second print thinking you bought the first print. All right, so that's just a little FYI for everybody that I learned from somebody else.
I picked that one up for the right price for sure. Yeah,
Say,
yep,
me
absolutely.
having a new comic day means when I have the cash. Yeah, I understand that. I've got a crispy Turkish version of 300. Actually looks like the same, but it's not. Oh, cool. Maybe I need to look into that. All right. Anyway, so this is number 9 on the spot. The 9.8 sold for $560 this week, a 29% increase in copy. But what's going to take you is crazy about grading books. The drop off between a 9.8 and 9.6 is insane. Look at this. A 9.6 sold for $170.
Wow. I'll take that 9.6 for one.
Yeah, I'll take an 8. I'll take an 8.0 for $69. But there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Predator 1 is ranked on the list at week 1 of the 20 for the first time on the list. And yeah, it's for the first week it's ever been on the list.
Let's ask the chat what they think. If you got a CGC graded book and you got a CGC 8.0 and a 9.8, are they really going to present that different? Really? That different? I don't think so. But
well,
my personal opinion.
Depends on what the front cover looks like. Avengers 43 from 1967, the first appearance of Red Guardian, Alex Shostakov, husband of Natasha Romanoff, the Black Widow. It's number 8 on the list this week, a 9.0 sold this week for $545. You can get a high grade raw copy for about $250. I'm not going to say $280, probably $250, maybe $200. I bet if you did a little haggling, you could probably get a better deal. A 3.5 sold for $99. So this is a good price entry for people in this book. Of course, this book's on the list because of Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
We got Brian saying that he's not much into slabs, but I'm kind of a sucker for ones graded in 8.5 since I was born in 85. Okay, so he's a little superstitious.
Hey.
Josh is watching a new sub, but he wanted me to let you know that he wanted to say hi since he can't type yet. Okay. All right. Well, he's got 5 minutes. He can start typing in 5 minutes. You have to be subscribed. And then so he's welcome to come in. And Gene says they only present different when the guy hands you the cash after buying it from you. All right. Next up on the list, we got Fantastic Four 48. This is a $4,000 book in high grade. And the reason why, because it's the first appearance of Silver Surfer, first cameo of Galactus at 8.5 so to speak for $4,250.
Can't lose with that book. Low grade.
So for $550, which I could save up and get that one. The next one on the list is part of the Thunderbolts craze. Incredible Hulk 449. First full team appearance of the Thunderbolts. 9.8 sold for $325 this week. And I think a 6.0 sold for about $25. Wow. No previous sales data on record for that book. I don't know why you would grade a 6.0, but there you go.
What's up, Josh? Welcome.
Again. Hey, Josh. Welcome in, Josh. Let me find where we're at. Okay, next up, we got Sentry number 1. First appearance of Sentry and the first appearance of the Void, which is the dark aspect of Sentry. This book is hard to get in a high grade, Jeff, because I'll give you one guess why.
Black cover.
Yeah, absolutely. A 9.8 of this book sold for $380 this week. That's a 31% increase. And 13 copies in a 9.8 outsold the average because of the new Avengers movie. The 9.6 went for $250. It's a 63% increase. Jeez. Yeah. That's a big increase. Three copies in a 9.4 outsold the average. 5 copies in a 9.6 outsold the average, obviously. There's a San Diego Comic-Con 9.8 sold for $258 versus the $200 average, 29% increase. And I could continue. But here's a book that just blows up. Invincible number 1. Look at the prices on that one. First appearance of Invincible, first appearance of Omni-Man, his father, first appearance of Deborah Grayson, the mother of Invincible, first appearance of Titan, William Clockwell, David Hiles, first cameo of Adam Eve, first cameo of Science Dog.
So from a purely investment perspective, let's say I'm not an Invincible fan, but I'm a speculator. This is one of those books to where, you know, high grade says $1,100, which is a lot of money, especially for folks like most of us. But I do believe that this is one of those books.
Thank you, Josh.
This is one of those books where I don't think you can go wrong. I don't think you can go wrong on it. It ain't ever going away or down.
Another
might take little dips here, but
another key reason for the price of this book is that there were only 10,800 copies sold, ordered by retailers back in 2003 when this book came out.
Like I'm saying, 5 years from now, we'll look back and go, man, $1,000 was cheap.
A 9.8 sold this week for $5,850. That is a 57% increase. A 9.6 of this book sold for $2,700 this week, which is a 51% increase. There was a 9.2 sold for $1,799, a new record over the previous high of $1,500 for 2022. There was a limited edition 9.8 sold for $800 versus the $395. That's a 103% increase. Jesus. 9 copies of the limited edition outsold the average. There's a limited edition 9.6 sold for $310. You got so on and so forth, so forth. But this Invincible is just like a force of nature at this point. It's just all over the place. It's just like everybody loves it. Everybody's trying to see. A lot of people didn't catch on to this book when it came out.
No.
Hey, Corgi, how you doing? So now there's a lot of people scrambling to get these books because they watched the show. Next on the list, we have Uncanny X-Men 129. This is my jam right here. $280 in a high grade raw. Dark Phoenix Saga Part 1. This is also the first appearance of Kitty Pryde, one of my favorite X-Men characters. Also the first appearance of Emma Frost, the White Queen. Is that true? I thought it was another book. But anyway, first cameo team appearance of the Hellfire Club in the Shadows. Kitty Pryde is also rumored to be in the X-Men MCU reboot that's coming up. This is number 3 on the hot spot this week. A 9.8 of this book sold for $1,800, a 23% increase. A 9.8 newsstand sold for $3,000, a 30% increase, and so on and so forth, and all that stuff.
If you happen to have a Chris Claremont signed high grade of that, woo.
Absolutely. Next up on there, this is your boy right here, Jeff, ain't it? Yep. Silver Surfer number 1. It's about $1,500 in a high grade copy. I'm talking crispy though. First ongoing solo series, Silver Surfer series. This book contains the origin of Silver Surfer, the origin of the Watchers, and the first appearance of Shia LaBeouf, who will be Silver Surfer in the Fantastic Four First Steps. And I know people had a meltdown over that, but the fact of the matter is, I'm pretty sure that this Fantastic Four movie is going to be an alternate universe Earth 2 type thing. You know what I mean? So let's see what sales went this week. A 9.2 this week sold for $4,995. It's only a 3% increase. A 7.5 sold for $1,285. Only a 4% increase. So it's kind of holding the market, Jeff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But a 1.8 did sell for $280, which is a 33% increase.
And not to be confused with the first appearance of the Silver Surfer. No.
Which is in Fantastic Four 48.
Yes.
Next up on the list at number 1. Once again,
of course,
Amazing Spider-Man 129. First appearance of the Punisher, Frank Castle. One of my favorite all-time characters. I want this book so bad I can't stand it, but I don't know that I can afford it ever. First full appearance of Jackal, but, you know, don't worry about him. He was a nobody. He lasted like 2 or 3 issues. A 9.4 sold for $4,300 this week. It was an 18% increase. There was a 9.2 went for $3,000. Let's see if there's anything I can afford. A 3.0. Well, I could probably sell some stuff and get a 3.0 maybe. Maybe I'm looking for a 1.5. Okay.
And you know what? That 3.0 wouldn't be a bad investment.
No, absolutely not. So there you go. It's in week 19 of Key Collector Comics Hot 10. The Punisher takes the top spot for the second consecutive week and ranks for the 14th time in the year 2025. This book is one of those books, though. Like, we were talking about Fantastic Four 48, Jeff.
Yeah.
Some of these books like this are blue chip, what I call blue chipper books.
Yeah.
These books will always have a value. These books will never go out of style. People love these characters. People grew up with these characters, and the movies keep it going on, and it gets more love, and I love it. I love that people are still excited about this book and it's been out since 1974. I just love comic books, Jeff. I just love comic books. You know what I mean?
But I agree. These are the type of books that most of us love. But the big difference is they call them whales, the big time, multi-million-dollar collectors that have all kinds of money they could just throw around.
Yeah,
they'll throw a lot of money at these books.
And Derek is right. This is a beautiful, iconic cover, definitely. So there you go, guys. That is the trending 10, the hot 10 comics of the week. And now, Jeff, you know what time it is? It's time for my favorite segment of the week. It's my favorite segment of the week. Out of context panels of the week. This is where we show a comic book panel, a single panel from a comic book from the past, maybe the present. We even have a special one on here that was sent to us from Legion of Comics. It's not a panel, but it's still hilariously out of context.
It's an animation cell.
On the list. Here we go, Jeff. Enfold me in your strong arms, Plastic Man. Squeeze your little gumdrop into jelly beans. And this girl, like, Cherry, let's fade.
Oh,
and
man.
So, look at this cut. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I want to know what's going on.
Maybe she tripped and fell because of her tiny shoes.
I guess so. She's a big girl, though. Big girls need love, too, though. Our quarry will probably sneak out this way. We'll wait for him on the ledge, and my super nose will assist you up there, Lois. And then I'll pull you up, Jimmy. But look where his nose is at. Where it looks like. I know she's supposed to be stepping on it, but it doesn't look like it. Looks like she's straddling it. I'm just saying.
If you blur your eyes.
I love comics too, Bobby. If you blur your eyes just enough, right? Here we go. Hercules, do you really want me to unleash the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns? No, I'll do it. And he knees him right in the nuts.
I love how it's blurred out too.
I know. It's like it's
supposed to be like an action blur, but
Jimmy, you rascal. Exactly. And this one I've had plenty of women tell me this, Jeff. I'm going to tell my therapist about you. Yep. I've heard that before.
Run quickly.
Must have spilled something inside of Peter's room. It's seeping out from underneath his door. If you'll bring me a mop, oh dear. As soon as I touched it, look what happened. It got all sticky.
Oh, poor Aunt May.
I think Peter's been in there doing some self, not self-harm, but self-love or something. I like this one right here, Jeff. This guy's a peeping Tom. You see him over here on the lamppost in the back. He says, Anything happening, Professor? Plenty, nothing of importance to our project so far, Dozo. And we got these guys. There's 4 boys and only 1 girl at this party. Here, Chicky. And she's like, gulp. Don't like
the
that.
Famous sausage fest.
Derek said sexual healing. Yeah. When I get that feeling, I won't. Okay, here you go. Lois, don't you know better than to enter through the window? Those protective devices I built. She's like, turn them off. And here's the robot saying, crop does not pay. Well, this really put her through the ringer, ain't it? It dumped water on her. She's tied up. Hog tied.
Almost looks like she's got a black eye.
I know, or maybe her mascara ran, I think. Yeah. Now, this one is kind of, I don't know. This one's self-explanatory, though. Here's where I let my fingers do the talking. And Batman tells Robin, you better use those fists as a fit. You better use those fingers as a fist, Robin. Oh, my.
I don't even know what to say.
It's the Lily Taylor party. Yeah. Next one on the list. Here we go. Well, yes, sweetie, but it'll cost you. I don't care what it costs. Do it. Do it.
He's lost
Archie,
all control.
that's a good question, Jay. Why does Superman need a guard robot? But Archie is a gold mine for out of context panels. Next out of context panel. You want to read that one, Jeff? I can't read it from here. It's super
Even
small.
as she plunges, Rita expands herself, and I can't see the other top right bubble, but it says when a body meets a body, and then we hear some singing or music or something.
That is one wild panel right there.
I don't know what's all over her area.
Yeah, I don't want to know what's going on there, but it's pretty. That by the way is a comic that came out in the '60s, I think. All right.
What Cliff say about this when we were looking at it before? Iceman
Oh, yeah,
doing
he's
his
working the pole
his
here.
pole
I
dance,
read
working the pole here.
Right on schedule, sir.
Hey, what's up with Beast's big toe looking like a finger?
I don't know. That's really weird, ain't it? Oh, here's a good one. I reckon I still have it in my pocket. Yep.
Hey, you got to check every once in a while.
It don't look like you're looking in your pocket, you pervert. All right. Plum or prune? What's the difference? All prunes are plums, but not all plums are prunes. I just thought that was kind of odd. And this poor woman just wanted a good night's sleep. She says, hello, Rick Horn. This is the second time tonight you've broken my sleep. I'll have the police after you. I didn't know you could call the police on waking somebody up, but I guess so. And this girl's kind of clingy, I think. I get a feeling she's a clinger. We got a level 5 clinger. Not accepting any phone calls? Well, that's impossible. Are you sure? You gave him my name, operator? Don't you know who I am? She might be one of those Karens we hear so much about. Yep. Don't you know who I am?
If he knew who was calling, he would answer.
Look, let alone all those things. Oh, ho, 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 ho. What is going on here? Is they putting hemorrhoid cream on them or something? Or what is that?
I've got no clue. No, that's so out of context. I have no clue.
Yeah, that's
what could that be?
I have no idea, but definitely need more context, right? Mommy, isn't Daddy ever coming back? And she says, shut up. Damn, I'm glad she's not my mom. Wait, I did it. I'm all straight again. I bet you are, Archie. I bet you are. All right. We got some more on here from Archie in a minute. Yes, we are the cats, and I am the queen of the cats. You took our fetish. I imprisoned my people, but now the fetish is ours, and again you will die.
Got a little whip in her hand.
Yeah, it was probably KY, bro. I don't know. Here you go. Homer Hooper, I didn't see anybody in that cab. Naturally, it was filled with midgets.
Well, that's not going to help you, Homer.
No. What I start, I finish. Yeah, I wonder what Archie's starting there. I think he's kind of cranking the yank there.
Oh, no, he's doing CPR. He's saving somebody's life.
This one is like, good heavens, I don't know what it is, but I can't shake it. It follows wherever I go. I think she's on, it's called shrooms, lady. You take too many shrooms. Fringes, tassels, suede leather. That rodeo really turned me on. Now we know why Archie hangs out with these ladies. All right.
Hey, you know what? That's not that far out of context. I know girls like that.
Yeah, I've known a few too. They're kind of scary. I just thought this one was weird. It's like, what the deuce is this? Like, what is she on? I don't know what she's hanging on to, but
it's a block and tackle.
It looks like he's looking up her skirt. Pervert. Dirty old pervert. Superman, wait. No, there's evil in you. Evil that must be destroyed and burned out. Damn, Superman. He's being harsh on Lois here. He's always a jerk to her. She could be a fine dancer, that girl. We believe in free expression around here. If a child's got talent, it should be developed. That's an admirable idea, sir. I quite agree with you there. And so they're okay with her just showing her panties off to everybody?
Yeah, I don't know how old this one is, but the mentioning of child, it's like, oh.
Yeah, it's kind of not right.
Oh.
This one's kind of weird, too. Lennon, what's the big idea? Why, Mr. Horn, you again. Tan, meet my other boyfriend. Roof. Okay. I don't know if I want to know what's going on there, Jeff, to be honest.
That's a bad day for Tan.
Whoa, welcome in, Josh. You're fine, man. I'm glad you're here, bro. Yeah, they're a gold mine for this stuff. You're right. Jimmy Olsen, Lois Lane,
Archie.
Yeah, we're probably all on the list now, Joe. You're probably right. Now we go. What's your message, Mr. Oxcam? I wanted to tell him that I wanted his wife. You dirty bastard. I hate guys like that. All right.
Homebreak.
I can feel you coming apart, baby. Admit it. She's like, let go of me, you clown. How is she able to say it? Should it have been like this? Let go of me, you clown. All right. Hey, Jim. Thanks for showing up, bro.
What's up, Jim?
After this, we're going to do the giveaways. We got 2 giveaways. Now, just keep in mind that I can't ship internationally, but if you're international and you want to pay the shipping, feel free to enter. Or if you have a friend that lives in the States, feel free to enter. I'll take care of I'll let you take care of me. And he's like, gulp.
Oh.
Okay, she's a freak.
She wants double trouble.
Safer than a raccoon in a cage. Okay. Here you go. This one's like, must be this way. Oop. No, it's this way. Oop. All right. And then like even Superman has to pay the taxes. Taxes? But I've never been asked to pay taxes before. Well, sorry, Superman. Welcome to the United States.
Death and taxes.
You have to drop a hashtag. I'll let you know in a minute what the hashtag is. All right. It will be right after these last 2 panels or 3 panels. Confound it. There's just no fighting that plump lump. Say, what am I worrying about? I forgot I'm in league with Satan. I'll get help from him. Lord, guys. I don't know what's up with that. All right. Charlie Chan, I couldn't help but overhear your dramatics in Jan Chambers. Brenda, did you get any dope on those jade collectors? So he needed some dope. Interesting. But you know what? Actually, dope meant something else back in the 30s. So
like the little nudie painting in the background.
Yeah.
They
and this one was contributed by Mark from Legion of Comics. It is not a comic panel, but it is a screenshot from the Creature Commando or whatever that Creature Commando show or whatever.
It's an
and it is definitely out of context. What the hell is going on with Dr. Phosphorus and Colonel Flag? All right. There you go. We got all that out of the way. Now it's time to do this giveaway. Jeff, do you think the people in the audience could wait long enough for me to go to the bathroom? Because I really got to go.
I think they have to wait.
For me just for a second.
Yes, I will.
All right, guys, just a minute. I'll be right back. I got to go to the bathroom. I can't hold it no more.
The big giveaway's coming. Any guesses on what the hashtag is going to be? See if somebody can guess right. I don't know what it is. Oh, I asked earlier, but I didn't see anything in the chat. Is anybody in here reading that Daredevil Unleashed Hell, the Red Band Daredevil book? Because I've been picking them up, but I haven't read them yet. Everybody, right? I've got no control. We've lost all control. Mud butt. I think Terry should win. Hashtag. Nerdy Geek might be right. That's a good possibility. Yeah, I can see him saying hashtag 400 or. I'm trying to think of stuff that Matt loves. The hashtag. I don't know.
All right, back, baby. Let me get this set up. Well, I just had to do number 1, so.
Hashtag when you gotta go, you gotta go.
I'll do hashtag number 1. But I'm not going to.
Yeah, I told the chat, try to guess what the hashtag is going to be because I don't know what it is. Got some funny one.
Well, you're getting
Hashtag
ready
mud
to find
butt.
out. You're getting ready to find out. We share the giveaway screen. Coming up real quick. There we go. Hashtag heroes for hire. And you're going to be getting, and I guess I should have showed you what you're going to get, but you get Mark Spears number 4. Wait a minute. Can I remove this real quick and then put it back? Yeah. Okay. I want to show you what you're getting.
They know what it is.
I guess
now.
it's better if I show you what you're getting. Mark Spears number 4. Mark Spears Monsters number 4. Cover, I think, B. X-Men 281, which is the first appearance of Trevor Fitzroy. Revolution number 1 from IDW. Got like the Press Warmers and G.I. Joe with Rom.
I like that one.
Hornsby and Halo number 1 from Ghost Machine. Human Target book 1 from Tom King. Batman and Robin year 1, number 2, and number 3. I don't know what this one is, but it's a version variant. Fantastic Four 256. Nice. And Detective Comics 1025. Now I can't ship these till the first of the month, but don't worry. Just give me your address if I don't have it, and I will ship them to you.
And for folks in the chat, it's hashtag heroes number 4 hire.
Heroes 4 hire. Hashtag heroes 4 hire. Sorry.
All right.
Number 4.
Give them a couple minutes to.
Let's let it add up. Everybody get in it.
Heck.
We got some minute time.
I'm gonna go get a refill real quick. So I'll be right back.
All right. Sorry about the confusion. Yeah, it's heroes 4 hire. Kind of quick and short and to the point. We might just keep the same one. Hey, Cheap Comic Collector, how you doing? Thanks for being here, brother. How many people we got in it? We got about 20 in there, so everybody keep entering it. Yeah, we got 22 entries. We're almost there. I'm just gonna let it for a few more minutes, then we'll do it. All right. We got 26 people in the room. 22 people have entered. You got about 30 more seconds to get in there.
I think Christina Payne should get to enter twice because she's a damn good moderator.
She's a fabulous lady. I love her. She's an awesome person and a good moderator and an awesome moderator. All right, we got 22 people in, 26 people in the chat. Let's just roll this thing. And who is going to win? And
it is
Trev.
Hey,
congratulations, Trev.
Trev lives in the Congo in Africa.
All right. Now let's real quick. I know where he lives at. He lives in, I think, Texas. So we got it again. Oh, no. Stop. I got to start over. Let's see here. All right. Next one will be the same. I guess we'll do the same thing. I screwed it up. Sorry. All right. Sunday Super Show Extravaganza. Start collecting comments. We're going to use the same hashtag, but I'm going to show you what you're getting on this one. This is one that's got 20 books in it. This is the bigger one. This is the next giveaway. You get Crisis on Infinite Earths number 1. Savage Tales number 1 cosplay variant. Marvels number 2, Alex Ross, goodness. Uncanny X-Men 213. Uncanny X-Men 261, first appearance of Hardcase and the Harriers. Justice number 8. These are all Alex Ross covers. Justice number 8.
Pretty.
Justice number 11. Justice number 12. Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, number 92. Silver Age goodness. Alice Ever After, number 2. That's a Adam Hughes cover. Black Widow. I don't know what number it is, but it's another Adam Hughes cover. Hyde Street #1 from Ghost Machine. Howling Commandos of S.H.I.E.L.D. #1. Extreme Venomverse #5. First appearance of King Pain, Kaiju Venom. First appearance of Major League Venom. First appearance of Mulder Walker Venom. And you got a Venomized Jeff the Land Shark. We got Extreme Venomverse #3, Peach Momoko variant.
Nice.
Amazing Spider-Man 794 West Coast Avengers variant. Guardians of the Galaxy #1. Batman Detective Comics 26 from New 52. And Swamp Thing #4 and 5. All right. Let's get the screen again. All right.
The Wheel of Fortune.
We got 22 entries in this one. I'll give it a couple more minutes. I'd like to thank everybody for coming out. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. And I can't wait till you get to see what is in store for the 500 subscriber giveaway. It's going to be even better than this one, I think. We might give away a slab or something. Who knows? All right. I like to give back to all these people that have been friends with me and have welcomed me into this community, like Cheap Comic Collector and Nerdy Geek, and Trev the Shipping Guru, and Crazy Hungarian. All you guys really helped me out. Appreciate it. Really welcome the community when you get to know the right people, you know. All right, how many people we got in there, Jeff? Can you see it?
We got 23 entries from my screen. That's what my screen says.
All right, we're getting ready to go. We got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. Where the wheel stops, nobody knows. Oh, hey! Oh, Jay, it was almost Jay.
Congratulations. Thanks for coming out, guys. That was awesome. All right, Quentin. Let me write your names down here. So I remember who it was. All right. I'll put your name on the back of one of the comics, Trev, so I know who it is on yours. And for Quentin.
Yeah, I haven't even looked. Matt's probably getting close to 500 already, I would guess.
I don't know. Well, thanks, everybody, for coming out. Yeah, I hope so, Brian. Hope so. All right. Well, guys, I guess that's it for me and Jeff here. Jeff, thank you for coming on. I don't know where everybody else was at, but nobody else was able to make it today, so it's okay. But Jay says all the wheels hate him. But we're going to cut it short right there, guys. I'm ready to get off here and lay down for a minute. I've kind of lost my voice from all the yelling. And everybody, please hit the thumbs up. And until next time, true believers, Excelsior.
Come, son of Jarrell! Kneel before Zod! Snoochie boochies.